Good morning. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. We kick off this morning with some cool tunes. Looking at the charts and see if we can catch some pips. That's what we do. I talk pure shit, don't I? Vic was saying to me the other day, how the hell do you talk to yourself? Don't know. I just do. Talk to myself. I think out loud. When I'm trading, I'm thinking out loud. So when you hear me mumbling and talking, it's just me thinking out loud. But anyway. So we're a bit early, guys. 8 o'clock we normally start. So I don't really want to go into the top down yet because I know people will be jumping on at 8 and they'll want the top down from 8. However, I think I've got COVID. However, if you're watching the recording back, okay, we took this trade yesterday. We didn't take it on stream, so I haven't added it to the stats of the stream, okay? I want to keep everything right with the stream stats. So, but what we did say is, wing back sells from 2319, okay? We basically said that price needs to come and tap 2319, and it'll also come and tap this. That's what we said. So you could have wing back buys or wing back sells on either side. Okay. Now what happened is price came up. I put this in the trade ID, so I put 2 trade IDs in. One was a wing back sell from here, but the way this 1 hour opened up and pushed up, right, with no bottom wick, got me a bit excited. So I had a sell stop underneath it as well. So I also put so we had a wing back sell and we had a sell stop underneath the hour to come down, and then price just flipped, drove all the way through the zone. This was our TP2, so both TP2s hit on this. I did take partial, but the second one it just absolutely flew. It was about 180 pips overall we grabbed yesterday on these 2 trades, so it was really nice. Okay. So, however, it's not going onto the stream record because it wasn't taken on stream. However, I made a nice moolah from it, so that was fantastic. So it was a lovely trade, really. I mean, look at the entry on that. Look at the entry on that. Really nice. Okay, right, guys, let's do a top down. Let's get rid of this. Let's see what's happening today. Good morning, whoever's just joined us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, guys, let's go into, what is it, 8 o'clock? Yeah, we've still got a couple of minutes. We'll just go straight into it. We'll see what the hour's like. So, the monthly is the same we've been saying for ages, okay? We do believe the monthly needs to come down to 230 before price does anything, okay? Price cannot close, I can't see it closing above there, as in the candles close above there without tapping this area first. Okay, so it's either going to come down, tap it, flip, and then it's going to carry on, or this might close bearish and the next one comes down and taps it, or this one's going to tap it and we close bearish and we're going to start heading back down. Okay, but either way, I do believe we need to come back down to these levels at some point in this month or the next month. Okay. Now the weekly closed lovely for us. However, it's Friday and this weekly hasn't flipped, so it's going to put a bit of a span in the works, because so the weekly is currently in this range from here to here, very clean traffic range down, because this is the only date we've got. So we should fly through this. However, we're on Friday, and this is what the weekly looks like now. It hasn't created a steep bottom wick. I believe we've got news today. We do have news today, 3 o'clock. Right, so maybe that might make a flip. But we just don't know. Good morning, John. If you watch the stream from the start, John, you'll see how I talked about the trade I took yesterday, what was in the trade ideas. The 2 trades even. So, basically, is this weekly going to flip to the downside? And if it is, it's probably going to be news. What does it? Because we would need a hell of a big candle for the daily to push. Right? So, if it's not, we're going to have to anticipate, well, if the weekly closes back into that range, what are we expecting then? What are we thinking? What's going to happen? Well, price is then back in this range. Therefore, where should price be going? Well, price should be coming back up to fill the range. And if it closes respecting here, then where should price be going? Well, it should be coming back down. If it breaks above here, then where should it be going? Well, it should be carrying on up. Okay? So, it's key how this weekly closes for next week. Now, ideally, what I would really like is if this weekly, if it's going to close bullish, closes small bullish below 2301, and we get nest play. So nest play is where you've had your weekly candle close like so, and then the other one, the next one closes bullish but doesn't close back into the range. It closes respecting. What tends to happen then, because you're still in this range between here and here, the new one should open up, push up, and then flip to drive to the downside. Now that is something what I'd really like, but whether we get that, I don't know. We just got to act upon what we see, don't we? So it's a bit of a tricky one with the weekly now. We've created a top wick. Are we going to start flipping, or are we going to mess about here? Or what's going to help us? The daily is going to help us. Now, can you remember yesterday, if you were watching the streams yesterday, I said to you the daily had no top wick. I said the daily needs a top wick. Yeah, daily needs a top wick. Daily came up for a top wick, and that top wick area was our wing back sell area. So it's done exactly what we said. We also said that we believe the daily is going to close bearish, but small bearish, right? Because the only ones we're looking at is this one, and this one. Okay, so it's going to be either one of these two, because this is the only 2 areas where price is closed respecting this level. We close bearish, big bearish, but still we're looking more like this. Now the issue we've got now is we didn't break out, and we didn't think we would break out, did we? We thought we could potentially get something like this where tomorrow will be the same small daily bearish candle. Now we're looking more like this here. So all we do is we go, okay then, we hit these levels, we then close bearish respecting these levels, we close bearish respecting these levels. What does the next daily do? Well, if you look at that daily, the next daily, what does it do? Well, it comes up to tap 2320. Okay, so could we have a wing back sell here? And then rejects, and then it also comes down to tap 2277. So are we going to get this candle here? That's what we're trying to work out. The only date we've got to go off is this or this, but we're looking more like this. Okay, so do we need to come and break the lows? If that's the case, could we not just take a wing back sell from 2320 to come down? And we're pushing that way. Another reason is, why did we do this bearish move? We haven't broke any lows. We've only broke this low. It's only a minor low, but we haven't broke this. Do we need to break this before coming down? So I am very keen on sells from the wing back area. If we can find a lower time frame setup. So let's have a look. So 4 hour pushing back up. Yeah. So we come back up, we tap, we reject, up there, we pull down, back below, back up. Where would stops have to be? How would one stops above this? Can we get up there though? That's a big push and 4 candle. Let's see, when the 4's closed in this area, how far can we push up? Well, this 4 pushed all the way up, tapped. 4, oh, didn't quite make it there. All the way up. This one came straight through, so be aware that we could get some drawdown. What is this here? How big's this? 40 pips, so that would be our take partial move to break even. So if we do want to push further, we do tap, down, we're still out. It has to be like that. I'm not looking at these ones. This would still play out anyway. Yeah, that's probably what I'm not. That's probably what I've got so far. Other than that, so we've got wing back sells from here. It could be off the 4 or whatever you say you want to take it off. Oh, I'd rather not. I'd balls it up and missed a bucket of pips. Morning mate, morning Medi. Just cost 30 pips. Buys on call, well in mate. Well, we're looking at sells at the minute. So the 4, I'm liking that for the 4 hours straight away off the forward time frame. So 2 hours got no top wick. I might not tap straight away. Let's have a look what the 2 does when we close. No top wick in and around that area. We've got no data for it. No top wick on the 1 either. So there is a 1 area here where. Why is that like that? We broke the lows. We broke the lows, we come back up. And that's probably the only area I'm looking at really. We'll have another take partial here. Because you can come straight back to break even. Tap, straight back up. That's news, I think. What are these hours doing? Or we could look at another entry if we do pull that far, but we shouldn't be pushing that far because the daily shouldn't flip. Okay guys, that's what I've got for sells, right? We've got 2 wing back sell areas, right? Now I can't see the top one getting tapped because that means you're going to be pushing and breaking the high of this daily, and you don't actually need to because this one's had such a big push. We close best. There's enough liquidity now to push past this. Okay. Now, so that's for sells coming down. Now we're expecting another bearish candle because remember the daily hasn't broke out, right? We're not bearish on the. We are bearish on the daily, but we haven't broke out yet. So what is my candle the other way around? I feel like my candle is flipped. Anyway. So we don't know if this daily is going to close bearish or whether you're going to get a bullish candle up, right? However, either way, you've got to come and tap 2294 before driving up like this. So if this daily pushes up to our wing back area without tapping 2293, then we've still, I do believe we're going to have to come and tap that before driving up. We won't have the liquidity to do it. Okay, if we do flip and we do come and tap it, then these wing backs probably won't be on, because you could, I mean, they could probably still play out. And we just don't want to be stuck in one like this. I don't know whether that was news. Might have had news in there. Probably did have, actually. However, so that's for sells. Now, for buys, you could actually take buys as well today, because the buys for me would be, because we haven't broke out in the daily. And if you look at this daily came as low as 2277. So we could tap 2277 and then pull back. However, I much prefer sells, because that would be the weekly flipping to the downside. And imagine what the weekly candle would look like. I think you'd probably shit yourself. Up, pull back. The weekly candle would look like that. Now for it to pull back, yes, it could still do it, because previous data tells us, but it would look really bad on the weekly. Okay, it could easily drive down, because this is a clean traffic range, remember. So it's a lot more riskier for the buys. I do much prefer the sellers. Now, what happens if we don't get up to our wing back sell area? Could we take sells below these levels? Well, we probably could. So if we can look for areas here on a lower time frame, and we could potentially sell to at least 2296. Let's mark that up, because I do believe we're going to have to tap that before driving up. So we could just grab this small range here. Well, I say it's small, these are daily candles. 70 pips. I'm sure you'd be out with 70 pips, wouldn't you? But yeah, for buys, Mehdi, you should be pushing. It looks like you pushed at least 2319. So you could ride up to there. Up to there, just once you hit that area though, just be a bit cautious, because that's when you're going to start rejecting from previous data. Might not, you know, Forex can do anything at once, but from previous data, that's what I'm seeing. You can start rejecting from there. So let's see if we can look for some setups if this daily does flip, does come back down, because it can do. You could potentially just put a sell stop underneath the 4, because if the 4 does flip now, there's still 2 hours left of it. It could come back down. However, it's filling the range of the 4 now. I mean, look at this 4, that would be lovely. Let me just get this wing back sell on the trade IDs, guys. 2 seconds. Because that 4, if you look at this 4 here. Where was that? I've just seen it. Yeah, look at this 4. Up, tap, reject. That's probably an aggressive move, that. 10 o'clock. Okay. Let me just get this on the trade IDs, and we'll talk about sellers below. 190 pips yesterday we got on the trades. If you watch the stream back at the very start, guys, I go over the 2 trades from yesterday. Lovely, lovely. No drawdown whatsoever, and we had flies all the way down to TP2. 2, 3, 1, 9. Stop loss for me is 2, 3, 3, 2, 9. So my stops are my stops, guys. If you feel like you want to put your stops closer, by all means do it. You could potentially put your stops above the daily. But looking at previous data, you can actually push above there to these levels, and that's what I'm a bit cautious of. I want another chance to get out, so I would look at a second entry from there. And I'll explain how the second entries work in a second. 2, 3, 1, 4, 8, TP2. TP2 for me would be that. Would be this 2294. 9. Oh shit. Right. Morning, guys. It's nice to see you all jump on early. Okay, so this is how a second entry would work. Okay, we come up, we get activated. Let's say we're like this. Yeah, our stop loss is 140 pips. And you think, wow. Okay, however, we are targeting, how many pips is this? For our take partial move to break in, we're targeting 44 pips, so it works itself out really. Okay, so, and let's say price pushes straight through. What we then do is we'll look at a second entry, but the stops would be the same. This is the thing, right? Now, the thing is with this second one is these stops here are only 30 pips. Now, I am not risking a full, so I risk 2% on the first one. I don't risk 2% on the second one. I use the same lot size of what I've used on this one, So if this does lose, it's not another 2% lost. It would be 0.5% maybe. Basically less than a quarter of 2%. Yeah, I'm shit at maths, guys. So if that makes sense. So it'll be 2% plus 0.5% or something on this. And that would give you another chance to get out. So if you do push up straight through and you tap this, that would be a sweet spot if you decide this is not for me, I need to get out. That would be your break even area. And this, you have another option here. You could take the profit from here to here. You could take partial and close this one out at break even. And there you go. You're risk free. You go risk free. Flyers down. Or you can let them both rock back down to there and take profit from both. It's completely up to yourself. But that's how I do the second entries. And when I used to take these guys, at first they were daunting because I fuck, because this one's in drawdown. You think, oh my god, I'm massively in drawdown. I don't want to put another trade on and risk being in drawdown even more. But you got to take the emotion away. Think of it out logically. If you had another entry here, right? Who cares that you put this one on first? Just pretend you put this one on first. You put this one on first. You're actually in profit. You're in profit. You're in profit. And this one's just eating its loss, eating itself. So it's a very effective move. But obviously, you are entering two trades. But this is why your risk's got to be on point. You've got to be comfortable with the losses. I'm happy to lose 4% in one day and don't lose any sleep. And 4% is quite a lot, really, compared to what we make on the trades. Okay, so that's what we've got going on. Let's have a look for sells below. Right. Now, what would I want to see for sells below? This is quite a significant support, this 2301, so we would probably need to see I'm not sure we're going to get this. This is a sort of similar area here, but I'm not sure we're going to get this. The reason being is we broke all these lows here, then we come back up, pull back. We've only came to this, so I do believe we're probably going to push further before coming down. I might be wrong. This could be a reversing point where we come back down. I don't really want to take sells up, because if you look at this, you might get an hour close and think, oh my god, right. The only way I'd take sells here is if we done something. We created structure, we broke the high, and then we close back in with a fake out, or just closing back into that range on a long time frame. We could take sells here down, back down to 230. That's probably the only way I'd take sells here. Other than that, I'm probably looking at the wing back area. Well, let's have a look left. Good morning, Nella. Did you catch them trade IDs yesterday, Nella? I'll put them. I've done a analysis on them at the start of the stream. I know we didn't take them. I haven't added them to the stream record, guys. You know what I'm like. I don't do that. I'll only add on the stream record what we took on stream. But they were 180 pips altogether. It was fantastic. Why did this happen here? What's this? 1 o'clock. That must have been news. That's probably not going to happen. So where have we broke below? We broke below and then we're coming back up. So we broke below and we're coming back up, straight back down. So these didn't quite break below here. Broke below here, but we drove through. It's quite rare where we broke below and then come straight back up where we have done. Here, broke below, back up. Ah, look at this here. Look at this. Maybe we are going to reject from here. We broke below 2315, and then we've rejected back down. Could we take this as a wing back? I think we've missed it though. Not all we got. We haven't tapped it yet. So there is an area here. It's only happened once there though. All these others come back above. There's an area here where you can reject from, but I don't like it coming up. I'd much prefer this is a wing back sell. There is an area where you can reject from, pull back and then push up, but it's only happened once, twice here. Excuse me. So if we got like, yeah, I'd probably need to see what I said. Structure. We get structure formed. We come down, we break the highs. We could potentially take it here. Potentially. But I'd need to see price just look right for us. No FOMO here, guys. You could reject from here. I can't see price rejecting from this. Well, it's happened once where price is rejected from here once. And it's this one, that's it. All of them. There's a few what have tapped this, but the majority of them tap 2319. And if we go off the daily, yeah, the daily, let's have a look at the daily, because the daily was perfect yesterday. Look at this daily where it tapped. There was two areas where they did. We didn't know if we were going to be on this daily or this daily. But if I mark this up, look at this one. I'll put it pink. Look at that. Tap, top wick, rejected. It was either going to be this one or this one. Obviously didn't go to that one. I went to this one, tapped, rejected, top wick, and then drove down. You see yesterday when we were saying we need a top wick on the daily. So we're looking at buys. We need a top wick. Or we're looking at wing back sells, sorry. Yes, I opened just the second trade and that was, oh, the second trade was perfect. It just tapped and just went through the floor. No drawdown. Medi, I'm looking for the same trade. Hey, two great minds think alike, Medi, yeah? Two great minds think alike. I'm just thinking with this 4, if this 4 does flip, it's likely going to push down to tap. So could we get sell stops off the 4? But, or do we just, there's no bottom wick, so it's a place where it could just come down to tap to then flip. I think that's a bit more riskier. I think if anything, the thing with this hour though, what you look at that 1 hour, just drives through, you don't get a chance to get in for sells. And if we come down to that level, like this could be the push through. And if we tap that area like we mentioned, where is that area? It was this, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Yes, sorry, it's this 2294. If we tap this area, and these wing back sells probably won't be on for me. I'm just a bit cautious taking wing back buys because of the weekly. cautious that this might be the move. What's a 30 doing? Because we don't drive straight down. If we are copying this here, we don't drive straight down. Look at the mess about there. Pull back, pull back. Yeah, so it's I'm not really liking that. I think we need to push it a tad higher, but yes, we could drive down. As in, once we get the end, if you look at it, look, back up, mess about, don't break any highs, don't break any highs, don't break any highs. And then you've got a candle with no top wick. Price comes up, creates that top wick, and then you drop. I think we're going to break the highs again. I think what you might get as well for all the market maker traders, top of Asia, there's the fair side. I think you'll probably get something like that. Double top, and then you'll come through. But you'll either come to here or you'll spike up. And that will initiate the daily creating a top wick. So if we look at this daily here, look at this daily, up, taps there, or if you look at this daily, taps there. I don't think we're on this one though. Taps there, still pulls back. We just gotta hope we're not on this one here. I don't think we are though. Because the reason I don't think we are is because, so if you look at this side, you came down, you broke this low. That's quite a lot of liquidity grabbed from below this. There'll be loads of liquidity below this. Yeah, grab loads of liquidity. Well, even this grabbed all the liquidity below here. Then close bullish. What is everyone doing? Everyone's buying. Where's the stops? You've now got more liquidity here. You've grabbed even more liquidity. You've came up, pulled back, and then you've had the power to drive right up. So in order to get that drive up, you need to grab some liquidity. Therefore, we need to break a low. What haven't we done? We haven't broke a low. Where is the only low we can break? This one. So I do believe we have to break this if we want to drive up. So therefore, we're looking for settle down, and we've just got to work out where's this daily, how far is this daily going to pull back. The only place what we can see where it pulls back to is two areas. Well, 2 times it's happened here. So are we going to reject from that? Sometimes you can come up to the next area here, but if in case we are on this, because we might be on this one, we might get that bullish one now. But so this would be our fail safe to get out. Sort of either in profit or break even. But we shouldn't be break. If we break above that, guys, then you're on this. You're not coming back, so you just might as well get out. Okay. So that's what I've got going on. Be pretty straightforward, really. I don't know whether I like sells below here. I think I need to tap either 2, 3, 1, 3, and I'm not 100% it's going to reject from that either. It's only happened a couple of times, but it could do. It means we would miss the move. So I think we're just going to have to wait, really. I mean, you've got no top wick on this 2 and the 1. So this is likely going to close bearish. And if it does close bearish, then you're probably thinking, oh, we're on this. And then we might start getting this mess here. I just want to have a look if you can close bearish and still push up. So if you look at maybe this one, closed bearish, you didn't tap our area, and then the new hour came up, tapped, pulled back, flipped, gone. But we didn't come from these levels. That's the only reason why I'm looking at this, but and this. Hope we're not on this. It'd be a lovely move if it was. no area where it sort of closes bearish. We sort of don't want this hour to close bearish, really. We need this hour to flip to the upside, ideally. Because if it does close bearish, it means it's creating support. So we ideally need this to flip to the upside. Oh, it's pulling back, man. So we can get a 30 close, that's fine. We can get a 30 close bearish. But we ideally want the next 30 to maybe give a wick fill and then flip and push. Okay. Sells though, guys, if we do pull back down, it's pretty difficult, really. You'd need closures below this level, 2, 3. But then if you get closures below there, you're grabbing this down. However, you'd need a close on, even if you take the hour, you need a top wick. And then sell stops underneath, but I don't even know if that'll play out. Look at that. Hour close, hour close. You need a close below 2299. And the hour looks like it might just drive through. So it won't give you a chance to get in. Look, another drive through. Another drive through. You're not going to get in. So it's not the best on the hour. Let's have a look on the 30. See what the 30 looks like. The 30 is not the best either. What do these do? 30 straight through again with a 30. How fast is that range? Look at these 30 candles. Look at this range here from here. Just absolutely fills it. 30, 30, 30, 30. Let's have a look at 15. I got a bounce. Has got something. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll only be on till about 10 today, half 10, something like that. So it's no worries. So let's have a look at the 15. So if we get a 15 close below here, what happens to price? See, it's this what's putting us off, because you just come back into the range. You don't actually drive. $15 through. I think because you've had a decent pullback, you could potentially just take the 15. Because our pullback would have come from these levels, so it is likely then to drive through that area and not mess about. But I mean, if you look at these, look at all these 15s where you could just mess about. Like, it's not the best, that. I think we've just got to hope that we get up to our wing back area. I don't know where that'd take this, guys. I'd only take it if we got something like this, 15 close below, big pullback, yeah, and then I'd go, okay, I'd have a sell stop underneath the wick, and then you drive through. But even when you drive through there, you'd be shitting yourself on this one. But it still plays out. But I would have to wait for a decent pullback. So like this 15 close below, there's your decent pullback. You'd have sell stops underneath, and you wouldn't get activated. So it'd sort of save you. That's probably the only way. We could probably look at 15s below. But the way this 15's close, fantastic. What does the 30 do? 30's close better. We're probably going to get a wick fill on the 30. But let's see if we can push and break the highs on the 30. We're looking good though, guys. If we can break these highs. What's the one done? It's just because this one's got no top weight, that's why it's struggling. It might potentially close bearish. Can we pop up to 2319? No. No bottom wick here. It'd be really nice if this stays like this, gets us in. It just needs to get past this little area where we're at. The twos don't look very nice, you know. The twos tend to... Come on, get up there. All the twos tend to tap 2, 3, 2, 4. I was thinking, would that be a better entry? No, it needs to be this. Off the 1, that's why. The 1 must come down, tap it, and then flip on the 2. Yeah. Difficult taking sells below. I think if anything for sells below, we maybe take an hour close below 2307. But you do tend to drive hour close, top wick, maybe sell stops underneath. Let's have a look at this actually. Yeah, so hour close. You need the top wick though. You wouldn't take this because no bottom wick. But this is quite a area for the hour. Hour close, top wick. It's not like the best where it just drives straight through, but you could potentially grab coming down. I don't want to get a sell stop off the 4 because the hour could come down to create a bottom wick for the previous hour, and that would activate and then it could still flip to the upside. So we don't want that, because if you look at the 4, you've got no bottom wick. I don't know whether this 4 is just going to flip because it's not at any support. If this previous one had closed respecting an area, so let's pretend this was a clear zone and we closed like that, and this pushed up like this, yes, I would have sell stops underneath, because if this does flip, there's only one place to go, down, because we're still in this zone. But this is not here. It's more like that. So the only next place to go is there on the 4. That's it. So we could get a forward close like that. If we get a forward close like that, we could be looking at this, which is disgusting, because look at that, 8 hours and mess about. It means we might not catch anything until New York. So ideally we do not want that 4 to close like that. We need this 4 to push up. Let's see if the 4 can actually get up to our zone from this level. Up, which it can. Tap, back down. It even does a familiar tap, back up, tap. This one does it. This one doesn't. I'm just wary that we get something like this. Get the tunes back on. Am I quiet, guys? I'm alright. Put the volume up a bit. That's how we go. So the 4 can get up there, but it can also reject for me as well. What would tell us if the 4's going to do that? Because we're not driving here. That 1. Can we flip? Come on. Let's see if this 30 can break the highs. I won't be entering here, guys, at 2314. I'm only after this, really. I just don't know whether we've got enough liquidity to do that. Hope we have. I mean, if we look at this one here. So let's say we came from these levels. Not quite there. Then we pushed down, we broke the lows. Then we pushed down, we broke the lows. We come back up, we tap these levels. We come back up, we tap these levels. We then break the lows again, but we don't break the lows, we push up. So let's say we're pushing up. Where do we push up to? Push up to, we reject. Push up to, we reject, back down. tap these levels, tap these levels. Then we push all the way up to our area. Are we going to push all the way up to our area? That's the question. And we are pushing now. We've brought the highs, which is nice. Fair start. God, I think I've got COVID, me. Now, let's see if we can get this 30-minute close up there. We could reject from here, guys. If we reject from here and we start coming back down, we might be on this, coming back down, which that'll probably be the move for the day, really, for me. Hopefully not. What's next to close? The 15 is next to close in 5 minutes. So, if this 15 can close above this, good sign. What is this here? Why is this like this? What is this? See, this trade's more off the daily. More off the daily, just the daily pullback. Whether it's going to pull back that far, I don't know. It might not. It might create only pullback certain area. But if we look at previous day, they all seem to, both of them, twice in that area, pull back to 2319. That's what I would like a pullback to. Come on, the 15. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, drop us a like, subscribe to the channel, it'd be much appreciated. It really helps the channel out. New channel. We are trying to grow it. It is growing, slowly. We've just started doing New York sessions as well with Vic. If you want these schedules to when we're on, jump to our Discord, and in the announcements you'll see a table of when the live sessions are. Euros start on Sunday. We're not going to win at all. I don't think we will. And in a weird way, I don't want us to win because I want Gareth Southgate gone. The quicker he goes, the better. Because I do believe we've got a team of players who I believe could win the World Cup, the Euros, should be winning everything. And I really feel that they're restrained because of the manager. It's a nice 15 close if we close like this. If we can clear this little area here, yeah, it's very messy here, mine, but if we can clear it, can we just pop straight up on the 15? 3 15-minute candles to get up. That would be lovely. 1, 2, 3. Can we get that? Don't forget, guys, we have our own prop firm now. If you need a reliable prop firm who you know are going to pay out and know we're not going to invent any, the moon was out tonight, therefore you've breached your account. Stupid excuses like that, because we've all been there, we've all done it. The amount of prop firms where I've requested a payout and they've come up with a stupid excuse not to pay me out. One of them said, oh, there was trade copying, that they gave me a list of loads of different accounts, said all these had similar trades to you. I'm like, Alright. What's that got to do with me? I take my own trade. I don't copy anyone's trades. I trade live. And that was their excuse basically. I can't have it. People copy my trade. It's just stupid excuses, man. They put it bad. They made the industry look really bad. And that's what we're trying to change in Relentless. UK based, very transparent. All of our names are everywhere. We're in the public eye. Trustworthy. Well, you won't know that until you get to know us, but speak to our members. Our retention rate's really, really high. Speak to our members, hear it from the horse's mouth what we're about and what we're like. And we're not based in Panama. We're not based in Panama, we're not going to disappear. And it's 15 bit, got no bottom wick on the 15. Can we push? Keep pumping, keep pumping. We've pushed past the weight. Let's put the chemistry strength on. Okay, gold 70.9 going up. USD's fighting back, 66.1 going up. Okay, that's a good sign. This is a daily trade, remember guys, right? So I'm not saying it's going to hit and fly back down, okay? It could take its time to come down. It does look like it should hit our take partial move to break even fairly quickly, but 30 minutes it takes to come and tap. I've got all my medicines next to me. Painkillers, strepsils, Cavodia. Oh, that's a nice little jump. It's whether we can reach our area. Come on. We might mess about here, we might reject. I'm hoping we can get this. That's what I'm hoping for. But we could be rejected around these areas, anything like this, and we could just mess about. Oh, it stops again. Oh, that's it, that's it. Stand by, guys. Get a nice pump up here. No bottom wick as well, fantastic. Can we just reach our zone? These areas where we might tap and reject. Hoping we can just tap it. Come on. Stops for me are up here, 140 pips for myself, guys. But remember, this is the daily high. You could go above the daily high, but there is a period where price breaks above, and that's your last line of defence here. So I want this as a second entry. That's why I'm happy to risk a bit more, and that's priority for me, lowering the risk. Okay. Morning, Jack. How are you doing, mate? I'm in Newcastle tomorrow for a stag do. Any recommendations on where to go? Just hit the town centre. Go. Start near the train station. Opposite the train station, a couple of pubs there, and then have a few drinks, have a breakfast, and just head up to the high street. Go to the gate, somewhere like that. You'll love it. Have you been there before? All the pubs are mint on that high street, so it's like, it doesn't matter. But going to the gate though, the gate's good. Stag do's bloody hell, man. Oh, ideal. What, are you in the... You're not in the Crown Plaza, are you? Yeah. I always stay... When we go to watch the matches, we always stay in the Crown Plaza. The missus and the kids like the Crown Plaza. It's nice. That's behind the train station. You like it, mate. Make sure you come back with a Newcastle top. The shop's open now. Go and see the stadium. Get yourself a black and white shirt. Look beautiful on you, mate. Really bring out your eyes. It's going to be messy. I can't handle tattoos anymore, mate. I'm scared of them. I'm scared of the hangover. And we've had a 5 close there. Now this 5 has got no top wick and we've got no bottom wick. So I don't know whether we're going to be able to reach up. It means we might reject from round here, but I'm not taking that, guys. I need this tapping. You have got an area here. I mean, what is the difference for that? 20 pips, man. I'm not taking that way. You have got an area where you could reject from 2, 3, 1, 6, but looking at that 5, I'm just seeing if we could just pop up. Come on, get up there. There you go. Oh, that was one of the best tops there. That was one of the best tops. With a Nuki Brown on. I like the Puma kit, me, but the old retro Adidas ones are the best. But the new tops, mate, I was a bit dreading them. because obviously there's a big thing about us going back to Adidas, but I tell you what, they've done a good job with the new tops. The red and blue one is unbelievable. I'm going to get that. I get my son a Newcastle top every year because his birthday is in August, so the strip just comes out. So I always get my Newcastle strip. But yeah, I love the new tops. Like, I like how they've got the old crest on the white one. Come on, can we push up? I'm not sure we're going to get up there. We might do. What's a 15 doing? Ideally, we want this 15 to close with no top wick. Don't tap. New 15 up, taps, flips. That would be perfect. You're going to have to put a picture in the group with you with a shirt on. Just so I can print it off, stick it on my wall. Right there, Jack. I'll take the queen down. Oh no, it's the king now. I'll take the king down and you place with you. Oh, don't reject for me, because if we reject for me, guys, this might be the move. Come on, that's not a problem. I'm hoping the next 15's the one. As long as this 15 doesn't flip. If this 15 doesn't flip and we still close bullish on this 15, it means it could be the one. However, what's good now is if we get closures now, I still don't like that though. It's this here, this mess. I probably want to get rid of that. So if we got a 15 close below that, we still don't quite make it down. I don't know whether I like that, guys. I need to see some stronger structure here. We're close. You'll lose subscribers. We haven't got many to lose anyway. And it'll be worth it. I've got loads of cool pictures, like in storage, but this room, the nest, is quite small, so it's like I don't want to scatter the walls with loads of different pictures. I've got like loads of like wood ones like this, so I've got that there, and on this wall I've got my old regimental cap badge made out of wood. Look at this beauty. But I've also got the old Newcastle badge with the magpie on. Made out of wood as well. That's normally on the wall, but just haven't put it up. Come on. The 5's creating a bottom wick. We had a 5 with no top wick and no bottom wick. Look at that. 5, no top wick, no bottom wick. But we did close above. You haven't got much of a top wick on these, which is nice. So we're probably going to have to break these highs again, which is a good sign. Ooh. Yeah. Just be patient, guys. No FOMO. This is not for me, this trade. If it starts coming down at the minute, it's not for me. What is this here? This 5. What if we took a 5 below here? 5, pull back. We could probably take that 5 actually. The 5s look decent. What's this here? Doesn't. This is minging. This is putting everything off. And take the size below. Gold's still strong, 64.7. USD is coming down, so technically we should be pulling back up. Do you know what I'm really over the moon with Newcastle this season? Is that normally it's just in us, we accept that we sell all of our best players. Anyone who has a good season, we end up selling. That's what I'm used to. And what's really nice is I honestly thought like Bruno, I know he loves the club and Isaac loves the club, and I know they probably didn't want to go, but I'm just, because I'm so used to Ashley era, that I was just expecting them to go, get sold, but they're not. They're keeping them. And loads of clubs have been after them, which is really good. The Euros, our team is like scary. Our defence is shite. I don't have much trust in our defence. Well, I say it's shite. It's not shite. It's more the centre backs. We don't have a proper partnership. We don't have like a Tony Adams and a Sol Campbell, back in the day, or we need. But the defence. I mean, Kyle Walker, John Stones, I think centre back, and then I actually think Trent on the right, believe it or not, and Trippier on the left. Even though Trippier is a right back, but he can play left just because we don't have a left back unless Luke Shaw. But I don't think it's coming home. I don't. I think we'll do well. I don't think we'll win with Gareth Southgate. I might be wrong. I hope I am. I mean, I've got me gazebo up in the garden with me bunting on and me flag up, and the TV gets pulled out with me fire pit ready to go. But I don't think it'll be coming home. I don't think we'll win with Gareth Southgate. All he needs to do with them players and say, look guys, do what you want and we'll win. When you go on the pitch, do what you want, just try and win. That's all he needs to do. I think he restricts them too much. I don't know, I'm thinking France maybe. Yeah, France. France got a beauty team. Portugal look a bit dangerous. You would think we'd be looking at winning it, especially with getting it in the final last year. I don't think Italy will. I don't think Italy will do that good this year. I mean, our midfield and forwards are fucking scary as out. But what do you do with your 11? What do you do with your midfield? I don't know. I'd probably have like a 2-3-1. I would probably play. I'd probably have like Rice and Bellingham, but Bellingham can push on. And then that 3 is a hard one for me. I'd have Foden, Gordon, and either Palmer or Saka. And then I'd have Kane up top. But it's really hard to pick that front. Crown Plaza, yeah, it's a lovely hotel, that, man. Yeah, we stay there every time we go. When we go to watch the match, we go to the Metro Centre. Oh shit, we're pushing, guys. Stand by. Come on, this is a nice push. This is a new 15. It is new 15. Can this 15 pop up? Okay, stand by. Yes, when we go up, we try and get the evening games because the atmosphere is better at night. Just walking through the city, it's like the atmosphere is unreal, mate. There's people like playing music. It's just, it's great, man. So we go in the Metro Centre, have a day's shopping, go around the city, go to the game on the evening, chill out in the hotel. There's a pool and that in the hotel. You can practice your backstrokes. Yeah. Okay guys, stand by. Okay, I am in for sells on this. I am in. I know we didn't quite tap it, but I'm in anyway. Stop loss is 2332.97. 2.97. Okay. Yeah. Take partial move to break even is 2314. Okay. Now it might not happen yet because the reason being, I said it probably won't happen straight away. So if you look at this one, at a 15-minute close up there, then you got another 15-minute bearish before it initiates the move, and then it takes 2 15 minutes to get down. Right, so it's not going to be a fast trade, as in it's going to smash. It might do, but it's not going to be a case of smashing. Take partial move to break even. What the fuck is going on here, man? What was TP2 again? TP2 was 2294. 2294, which is this, because that's where the daily flips to. There. I wouldn't be taking sells any further below there because that's where the daily tends to tap. Okay. So we're in sells on this, guys. But it might not happen straight away. Okay, so just be aware. It is the new hour actually, isn't it? Oh, so look at that hour there. The hour's closed bullish. So if the hour's closed like that, we didn't actually check the hour. Hour closed bullish. This hour, so this hour could actually close bullish up here, and then you start coming down. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be a quick trade. This, you might have to wait a while. So you've got, here's another one. You've got another hour closed bullish, and then we've pushed up another hour, close, hour bearish, 2 hours. So I might be leaving you with this one, okay? But we'll see. We will see. That hour come round quick, you know. So where do we want this 15 to close then, really? So this 15 is likely going to close up. I'll probably give you 30 minutes, guys, right? I'll give it till about 9:30. And if we haven't come down, it means we're not getting this. And what that means is then we're going to mess about, as in we might push a tad higher. We might consolidate around that area before coming down. But what's really nice is we've had loads of pushing up with no pullbacks. We've got candles with no bottom wicks and all sorts. So these are 15-minute candles. So look, 15, 15, there's 30, 45, an hour and 15. Do you get what I'm saying? So we might just mess about. We might even do this, 15, break higher, and then come through. Okay, so there's just no point, if that makes sense. So we'll see. But we're in. We are in. We've been out. It did tap our area. What's nice is we've got no bottom wick. You've got no bottom wicks on these. However, this trade here, remember, right? What is this trade based off? Based off the daily. So the daily now. If the daily breaks the highs, this is your last line of defense. If it breaks this, I'm not interested, because what does that mean? The only candle what's broke that is this one here and this one here. You can't have stops up there, so there's no point being in the trade, right? If you break this, therefore stops are there. But I will be looking at a second entry here, right? And it'll be the same lot size, so you're not risking 4%. You're risking a smaller amount on this one because it's the same lot size. And then what we'll do is, that's if you come up there, because we're looking at this, remember, guys. Tap, tap, pull back. That's what we're looking at. Because we haven't brought any lows yet, remember. Look at that, man. Look at that 4. No bottom wick on the 4, yeah. No bottom wick on the 4. 50 minutes left for the 4. So you might not even pull back until the 4 closes. If the 4 closes like this, fantastic. The new 4 then should just drop like that. Okay, so this is what we're sort of after. Again, 4 close, new 4 down. 4 close. So this 4, just prepare yourself. This 4 could actually push and tap 2, 3, 2, 4. Okay. Don't know where to get a second entry on that 2, 3, 2, 4. That's 50 pips. I would prefer this one in the second entry though. Yeah, because I don't want to get caught on that. Like if we're on something like this. But yeah, so what I'm saying is the 4 can actually come and tap 2, 3, 2, 4, then pull back and close like this, respecting, and then the new 4 is the one that pulls back first. Take partial move to break even, flips bullish. Okay, so it might not happen for another hour yet. That's what I'm saying. So don't worry about drawdown. If you can't watch it, just watch on the 4. But that's what we've got going on. We've got sells. Oh God. I would like the 15 to come down though, as in the next 2 15s. How far can this go? I do like this though, because this 15 here, if this 15 comes and taps this, that's a hell of a 15 pushing candle. It's a really big pushing candle, that. It's likely then to reject from here, to then come back down, but I would get out on this one, guys, really, is if the 4 closes above I probably won't get out, because even if the 4 closes above here, you still, look at all these, 4 above, and then you come back. Probably wouldn't be getting out, guys. This might be just a case of a set and forget this one. There's an hour left of this 4. Where's this 4 going to close? Even if the 4 closes up here, even if it breaks above this, it can still play out. And we're off the daily here. So it's just whether this daily is going to pull back, flip, to come down to tap 2277. We'll see. Happy? Everyone happy? We're in. We've got sells on this. Gold is still strong, man. 79.9, and USD is 58.7. The next candle to close is a 15. So can we get a bearish close on the 15, create some structure? I've seen all the Rishi Sunak stuff going about, where he said he was poor because he didn't have Sky TV. And then someone's put on a picture of him as a kid. I used to get excited when I heard the ice cream man, but we were so poor, my mother used to say, there's choc ices in the freezer. Okay, that class. Excuse me, guys. I know I keep coughing and I know it might be loud for you. I do apologise. Germany, Spain are up there as well. Yeah, but I just think France are too good. But we will see. I might be completely wrong. I don't know. Because I didn't put Italy down for winning. Actually, no, do you know what? I did put Italy down for winning it. Subconsciously, sorry. When I watched it, I was at Alton Towers for my son's birthday. We went to Alton Towers. And we were in the hotel. And the first game was Italy v... Was it Denmark? I think it was Italy v Denmark. And Italy, the way Italy played football was unreal. I was like, wow, these are good. That Chiesa, I would love him at Newcastle. Chiesa, unreal player. He had a blind of a game. Whoa. So we've had a 15-minute close. No bottom wake. To be honest, guys, no point me keep updating you because, like I say, it's a longer trade. If it doesn't come down the next 30 minutes and tap, we're going to be in at least a forward close. Okay. I'm just going to nip to the toilet. Is the music alright? Is it actually coming on there? Yeah. Cool. Alright, we'll be back in a sec, guys. Remember to take partial move to break even if it does drop. Oh, looking, not moved. I'll tell you what you can do if you wanted to, right? Yeah, exactly that, Mehdi. Like, this is something I would take every day. I would say it's quite a high probability trade, really. But this area here, if you can identify on a 5, right? If you do come up and tap this area, like this, yeah? So one pushing candle of a 5, so let's say for example this 5 pushed up, you could take it, but what you would need to do on this one is if the 5 closes above, you just close it out, because that's then the 5 then breaking into the next zone to push. That makes sense. So you'd be very aggressive on this entry here, to come back down. Yeah, and you'd move stops fairly quickly, where as soon as the 5 pulls away, you've got to say to yourself, okay, if the 5 does flick back to the upside now, it's going to drive. So then you'd move stops and not scared about getting stopped out at break even. Because if you get stopped out at break even, that means you're going to drive further. You just wait for this next entry here. So you could be very aggressive with this area. I could see us tapping this, it looks like, because the 15's close above. What is nice though is, I believe the hour opened up and just drove. Not much of a bottom wick on the hour. And this didn't break A low, this didn't break A low. You got no bottom wick on this. So can this hour, the only thing about this hour, it's not, I don't believe it's closed respecting anything. It hasn't really closed respecting anything. That's why I think we're probably going to get an hour close up here. This is the hour range here really. So if the hour closes respecting this, and the new hour then should start coming down. So I'm not sure whether this hour is going to flip to the downside. Probably can't see it really. But we could look at this as an aggressive move stops quick, because if you do get that tap, if we do get something like, and then pull back, a bit like this one here, up, tap, pull back, we could just take the profit from there to there. So we'll see how we get on. What's the 5 doing now? 5's bearish. Got no top wick on this 5, no top one on this 5. Is this 5 going to flip? So you might mess about and get like double tops and all sorts here before actually coming through. That's what I'm saying, this could be a trade you just walk away really. You could set you an alert there, so when your alert goes off on your phone, close out 50% say, move to risk free, and then, because if that is the daily top wick area, then you're going to have flyers coming down, because if you think about it, if you look at the daily, if this daily is going to end up bearish or flip, because we need to break the lows, or we need to come and tap at least 2294 in order to drive up. So if we are going to get something like this, this is the top wick area, it's tapped perfectly where the previous areas got tapped. So is this going to start pulling back now? That's the question. Is it going to start pulling back? And if it is, if it pulls back to the take partial move to break even, you're probably not going to come back up to our entry point. You're probably going to get flyers down to 2294. So you could take 50% out the trade, 2314, and then you can let the rest rock down to what was it, 23. So you've got these 200 pips there, 200 pips. Okay, so 15's pushing. I'm not sure this 15 will just drive down though. I think you might get a bearish or doji 15, and then the next 15 would initiate the push maybe. But remember, the 15's broke above. The 15's broke above this level, so technically you're in this range. You're in this range here, so you should be pushing up to 2324. But unless this is a fake out, and that's a fair sign of price reversing. Morning, Vane. How we doing, mate? Well, doing good, buddy. Doing good. Nice to see you again. On the chat, smashing it up. Vin's only young, I believe in. I tell you what, I wish somebody told me about Forex when I was 18 or something. Imagine starting Forex 10 years ago, where you would be now. You know what, while we're waiting, I might as well do a bit of admin. 18, aren't you? Yeah. Mate. Even if it takes you 4 years to get there. You know what I mean? 22. With a skill like this, a 22-year-old man. Wow. Wow. This is a slow trade. If you just jumped on, guys, it's going to be a slow trade. I might not come straight down. It's off the daily. We could see 2324 get tapped before coming down. You could mess about here. So don't expect a clear drive down here, because it could do. But the only times we've seen a clear drive, this is probably the clearest we've seen it. So it's took 45 minutes to get down. That's what I'm saying. It might not be a clear drop. It'd be nice if it does come straight down. We'll all be happy with that. Oh God, this bloody cough, man. We're pushing, guys. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, drop us a like, subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Pete. From a company called Relentless. We're not an MLM. Okay, we are a pure educational, get you from no experience whatsoever all the way up to a funded, consistently profitable trader. We provide everything for you, education, even to the prop firm. Everything is in-house, or we're trying to get everything in-house. And reach out to the members to see what we're about. Hear it from the horse's mouth. Catching 10 to 20 pips. Get out. Do it a couple of times. Start a funded challenge. Well done, mate. Have you? Let's see. So you're on a funded challenge. Still need 5%. Fantastic, man. Don't forget we've got a prop firm now. So if you want a funded account where you know you're going to get paid out, and they don't give any stupid excuses, like HFT. Like if you use HFT, guys, I'm telling you now, they're just not. They might pay out 1 or 2, but if you make a big payment, they will not pay out. Right? Any prop what accepts HFT, red flag. Okay, red flag. Hi mate, Martin, how you doing? Long time no watch, looking good, dude. Thanks, mate. I'm not taking me top off here again. No way. Not after last time. Not after last time. While you're on, Martin, drop us a like. I need to get these likes up, mate. Drop us a like. So if we had a 15-minute bearish close now, guys, and it looks like it's closed back into this minor range. However, so did this one, and it came back up. We didn't actually close below that. Notification of New York session, but I'm always working, then you're streaming twice a day. No, it's not me, Vin. So we've started streaming New York session, right? Which Vic is doing. She in the Discord, if you go to the announcements, every week she'll put like a schedule out of when we're trading. So she's trading New York, I think it's 3 times a week. But the thing with Vic's streaming, it's going to be a case of, it's off the Dean indicators, right? So you're not going to get told the insight to why she's taking the trade, if that makes sense. Yeah, because you can't, because it's from the Dean. So, and you've got basically, if you buy the Dean, you've got to sign an NDA. Yeah. So it'll be a case of her jumping on, looking for setups, saying she's getting in certain setups, and then she'll be jumping off, type of thing. It'll be like that. But it's good. Jump on. Keep an eye out in the Discord. See when she's on. Look. If I do New York again, which I think I'm gonna be, but it's gonna be just for members. To be honest with you, it'll be just for members I trade for in New York. I'm literally waiting for my full fibre internet, because this computer, the internet can't handle Discord and YouTube at the same time. So that will start up again once I get my full fibre. It's because I live in a cave in Wales, you see. We all live in caves in Wales. But I will be trading New York, but it will be just for members only, I would think. Yeah, mate, look into it. Well, you know us by now, Vin. You know what we're about. We're all about changing the industry and not getting done over all the time. So as long as you stick with the rules, and you learn the rules, and you know the rules, you know if you get profit, you're going to be getting paid out. You're not going to get some stupid excuses that the stars have aligned with the sun, and therefore we can't pay you out. Holiday agreed with you. Keep your top on. I've got a tan though. Proper brown. Baby oil, that's the key. As we used to do in the army. Baby oil. Sunbathing with baby oil, you proper frazzle. And if you had no baby oil, you just use rifle oil. So you'd use rifle oil, what you use to clean your weapon systems with. And you'd hear your skin go. You'd come out like bacon. When I went to Jordan's a hot place, like a dry, hot place. I've done loads of sunbathing now. I was like pure dark tanned. But I had a white ass. It looked like I had white pants on. Okay, guys, we are pushing. So I think with this one, I'm going to be taking 50%, right? And it won't be much profit for me because my stops are pretty big. And the reason why my stops are so big is because this is your last line of defence here, and I would be looking for a second entry for this because it's an area where you can come up to tap and then pull back down. So my stops have to be down there, so my lot's obviously a lot less, yeah, because we're risking 2%. However, if this is the pull back down now, there's a high chance that we do not pull back to break even. Okay? Therefore, if we do push back down to these levels, if the daily is going to do what we think it's going to do, it's unlikely it's going to come back up. It's more likely we're going to come and tap our TP2 area. Even if it wants to drive up, because remember what we said? The daily can't drive up without tapping 2294. So what we do is we take 50% here. You can just let the rest rock all the way down if you wanted to. Or your next strong area for rejection is probably, where was it at? These levels here. This. So you could close out full there, or you could take some more partial or whatever. It's up to you. Okay. As long as I'm making you aware the options you have to decide how you're going to do your risk. Okay. I'm telling you what I'm doing, but what I'm doing might not be right for you. Because what it is, we'll have different mindsets. You know, I could grab $200, say, and I'm happy with that. But you might not be happy with. Yours might not be $200. Yours might be $40, and you might not be happy with that. That makes sense. So risk-wise, you have to sort of work this out yourself. I'll give you the options. I'll tell you what I do. But you need to work out what your mindset's comfortable with. That makes sense. I don't know if I've just chatted absolute poo-tang there. Whether you understand. Morocco. I would like to go to Morocco. Is it nice? I just want to travel loads, mate. I want to travel loads. We're waiting for my daughter. She's got cerebral palsy, like in a wheelchair and things like that. We're literally just waiting for like respite, where she can go and stay for the night or for a week. Because I've got 2 boys as well. They've missed out on so much in regards to holidays and things like that, because we just physically can't get away with Taylor and with her equipment, and so it's like we're just waiting for respite. Once we get respite, we'll get so many days a year, so we can have a guaranteed 2 weeks away on holiday, just travelling, do whatever we want. Yeah, Morocco. You're going to help me with recommendations, Mehdi? Yes, mate, I'll be up for it. I'll be up for it. Next month, I've had enough of this UK weather. It's awful. It's like summer in what, 6 days or something? We normally get the summer early. We normally get the summer like April, May. That's what we've been getting. This year we haven't had anything. At the minute. I've had 2 nice days. I've had 2 nice days on the beach. That's it. I'm hoping just for a pure week, 2 week long of pure heat. Give it to me. Baby oil, cooking oil, vegetable oil, a lot. Okay, the 5's got no top wick, so we might pull back. Yeah, I know. Yeah, where do you live in the? It's a Blackpool, you said, Mehdi, from what I remember. Might be completely wrong. Where do you live when you're in the UK? This is the 5 flipping, guys, with his 15 not driving. Yeah, I'll show you the 5 now. Need a top wick on the 5, really. Don't think you're in the clear yet though, guys, right? Remember, I've told you, get comfortable with what price is done prior. Forget your emotions. It can mess about, it can come and break the highs again. It can mess about here before coming down, right? So we're not in the clear yet, doesn't mean it's going to come straight down. Might do, but just get comfortable with what price can do. Preston, yeah. I mean, you're like Preston. It's yeah. I was based at Wheaton Barracks, which was Fleetwood, is it? Which closed, but I've had a night out in Preston. It's a good night out, actually. Wasn't too bad. It's dead. Dead, is it? Yeah, well, it used to be good anyway. I mean, this is back in 2008, maybe 2009, something like that. But when I was based in Blackpool, we used to drink every night. We'd go out on the drink, and then the next morning you'd have fitness. And I'm not on about just a little jog around the camp, right? I'm on about full kit on, 8 miles maybe, tabbing, where blokes are just spewing up on the way. Just people were just in bit. It was like a scene from the Normandy beach landings. We were all just in rag. And then that would sober you up, and then there's now to do in the evening, so you'd go out again. Fitness the next day, you do fitness every day, and it was just a vicious cycle like that. Drinking, fitness, drinking, fitness. Not really good for you. I love the Lake District. If you go on my Facebook, Mehdi, Find my Facebook. I've got loads of pictures of wild camping. We go wild camping all the time, so we'll just like we'll just go on top of a mountain, top of a hill, and just camp. Have a fire, few beers, good company, and it's just fantastic. Go cliff jumping, wild swimming, paddle boarding. We always go to the lakes. Like, it's a lovely place. Even though I live in Wales and you've got Snowdon, the thing with Snowdon is I avoid Snowdon like the plague. It is so commercialised, and I mean, what mountain do you know there's a queue to touch the top? It's just ridiculous, Snowdon. And the parking's horrible. So I do avoid that place, to be honest with you. I'm actually thinking about doing a relentless wild weekend. So it would be meeting up for the weekend, camping, going for a walk up a hill, bit of cliff jumping, gill scrambling, climbing up waterfalls and things like that. 'Cause I used to do that in the army, see. So I take all the lads there, gill scrambling, and just like a members only relentless weekend away. London session in the forest. Yeah, I'll take my laptop, Starlink. Yeah, you'll see Andy doing backstrokes in the lake behind me. With his top off. Oh, that wouldn't be very nice, I don't think. So we've got another 5 and no top. It looks like this 5's going to flip to the upside. See what I mean, guys? We're not in the clear yet. But if you don't like the trade, you're at break even, by all means, get out. Okay? There should be no reason you don't like it. Because remember, I said to you, this probably won't play out until the hour closes. The hour's likely going to close up here, which is the 4, and then the 4 should pull back. Okay? That's what we're probably going to catch, the new 4, which is in 17 minutes. Unless this 4 can pull back now, and that would be fantastic, because if this 4 pulls back now, there is one area where the 4 pushes up. Where was that at? Here. So the 4 pushes up, taps, pulls back, closes, respecting, and then the new 4, if we can get this pull back first, fantastic. If we do get that pull back first, we'll take another partial at 2, 3, or we'll close full, because we know the 4 can come up higher. Okay, but that's if we close like this. If we close like this, probably the same thing really. I think we're going to have to take more part at 2, 3. Yeah, I think we're going to have to, because this is an area you can reject from. So change this to take partial. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do now. That's what I've seen. And then you can let the rest rock if you want, but oh God. Sorry for the coughing, guys. Oh, the 5's pushing. We've still got no top wick on that 5 though. Look, 2 5s, no top wick. I mean, you've got no top wick here. You've got no top wick here. Oh, could we fly down? Oh, look at the currency strength. Gold 57.1 going down. USD 53.7 going up. So gold's currently still stronger, but they are flipping. So gold's getting stronger. USD's getting stronger and gold's coming down in strength. Hence it's pushing down. Can we get a 5 close like this? New 5 push. I don't like there's no top wick either. Why? Because it means it's a reason to come back up, where if we do tap, that's a reason to come back to here before driving down. It means it could come back to break even, stop us before doing the big push. So this is where you've got to look and go, okay, well, what do you take out of this? Okay, I might take 75% now, because there's no top wicks twice on this. Do you know what I mean? Everything changes all the time. And the thing with trading is, what I got taught at the start was, Get your set up. As long as A, B and C line up, just take it. And as time got on, I realised that actually no, that's not right. You've got to adapt all the time, all the time. Some people say to me, "You contradict yourself." I'm not contradicting myself. I'm adapting. That's the way I look at it. I'm adapting. So I might say, right, I want to close below this, and I'm going to be getting in. Then we get the close below that, and I go, right, well, I'm not getting in now because of the 15 looks like this, or this has done this. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to adapt to the market. The market's always changing. It's like the labyrinth of the internet, always changing. So who are we to say we want a M, a double top, break of structure, and we're in every time? Like, it's not really. It's sort of disrespectful, if you like, if you think the market's just going to let you do that. We only take what the market allows us to take. But we're still not in the clear yet though, guys. I would like that top wick gone. Let's see if this 15, it'd be perfect if this 15 could pull back, tap it, and then come. Now, I tell you what though. Oh no, you have got a 15 level here, which you haven't broke below. But this is coming from the upside. I'm not risk free yet, guys. 17 pips. I want this tuck. I want this tuck. Stamp's still looking nice. These tunes are banging, aren't they? I've got my Kimonia. Minging stuff this. I don't know if you ever had it. Tastes like bloody poison. Oh. Jaeger. Mate, no. No Jaeger for me. Not anymore, mate. I used to. But it does taste like Jaeger, actually, now you've said that. It's made me feel even more sick. Can we push past the wick? We should get a nice pop down if we do. I believe this was, what was it, 40 pips? 36, 37 pips there. I got in a bit earlier here. Did anyone wait for the actual 2319? I mean, that would have been 44 pips. Let's get a dicky cough. Yeah. No, but, well, to be honest, some of the guys, some of the old guys, well, one of the old guys put on our group we've got, just to let you all know I've been tested for COVID. So if you're feeling shit, and then everyone was like, yeah, I feel proper shit. Yeah, I've got the symptoms as well. Yeah, oh thanks mate. Like, so I think that's what it is. Yeah, I shouldn't have kissed him. Alright, let me just have a look, make sure this is, because you have got levels here as well where you can pull back down. See these here? So it means you could push to this and then pull back. You could move the take partial to 2315, I suppose. I mean, it would make no difference. You could do that because you might come back up like this for a double top and then come down. That's what I'm saying. It's doesn't mean we're in the clear yet. I know you're in profit. If you want to take partial and go risk free, do it now. If you want to. They all do look like they're coming down now too. have to break the highs again before coming down here. That's why we're not driving, maybe. Well, 5 closed bearish, which is nice. Five's got no toe wick again. Oh, you can mess about actually. Look at these 5s here. You tapped our area, come down, you have a bullish 5 close, and then you come through. Just gotta wait. Another one here. Oh, you mess about. This is about where price is here now, so we might get a pullback to 2317. Boring trading, isn't it, guys? That's why it's nice to have a community where you can just chew the fat, trade together, have a laugh. The thing is that when you trade together, you can't get influenced off each other, though. That's key, right? Because I've traded with people in the past, and they can sort of sway you onto trades. So you've just got to be careful when you're trading together with people. Sometimes you might think, well, it's added confluence, because if they're looking for sales and I'm looking for sales, then I feel more confident. But sometimes you can sway your decisions. Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to be messing about, guys. 15's closing in 7 minutes. We might get... Can we get a 15 bullish close before coming down? We tend to do just come through, but... See, this is off the daily for me, so really if I wasn't on stream, I'd just leave it. I'd leave it, and I'd just set an alert here. I wouldn't move stops until my alert went off. So... I don't like the no 5's not tower. It's only a 5, but... Yeah, that's what we're waiting on, Martin, the forward close. So the forward close is at 10. Now, this forward can close anywhere. It can even close up here and still play out. So if you look at this 4, close, drop. So we're expecting a pullback on the 4 at least. So we actually don't think this trade's going to play out until the 4. So it's just where this 4 is going to close. I mean, the 4 can close anywhere and it still plays out. But it just means if the 4 closes like this, it might push up first. But still, you're going to have a bottom wick on the 4. So you should be coming down. I would take past move to break even. But if we close like this or like this, then the new 4 probably end up bearish anyway to come down. So, yeah. Well, this is a trade guide I take every day. So if it doesn't play out, I'd still take it tomorrow, exact same trade. Right, so if the 4, it'd be nice if the 4 can pull back, close, respecting, obviously take past the move to break even, then we get this pullback. That's what we're hoping we can get, this pullback first, and we'll close full at 2307, because you're likely going to get stopped at that point. But it's just whether this 4 is going to pull back. It's struggling at the minute. Struggling as whether this 15 is going to close bearish. Oh my god, guys, I'm just going to get ready, okay? Because I'm going straight out after this. I'm just going to change my clothes. Remember, if we come down to 2314, take partial, move to risk free. But it's probably not going to happen until the new 4, I would think, unless this 15's flips, which would be nice, but we'll see. I'll be back in a second. Like Superman, Anna. Are we going to come back up? This is the question. Is this? Forward close, guys, in 3 minutes. Now, just be aware this 4 could push up first. Right? But if we look at all the 4s where the close around this area. So here, new 4, pushes up, flips, comes down. You got another 4 here, straight back down. This 4, we don't know if this 4 is pulled back first. If it does, fantastic. But this 4 is pushed all the way to 2-3, 2-6. So that tells us that we could actually push to 2-3, 2-6. So prepare for the drawdown. Okay. What other 4s have we got? Another 4 close respecting, straight back down. Another 4 here. This one had already tapped 2-3, 2-4, but another 4 here. And then it looks like we've pulled back first, or take partial move to break, and then you flip bullish. Okay, but again, I'll be looking at this for a second entry if we do push up there first. But other than that, guy, I mean, there's this one here where you close bullish and the new 4 closes bullish. This is what I'm saying. This trades off the daily. It might take ages. I mean, this one took 8 hours to. No, sorry. 12 hours to play out, maybe. So, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we'll come straight down. I'll probably give it 10 minutes from the first 4 hours, see where the 4 is going to be pushing first. And I'll probably leave you with it. We'll put it on the record, because obviously we've took it on stream. What's the 3 doing? Let's have a look at this 3 though. Yeah, look, this is quite a strong area, this. But we could push to the next zone. $20 seconds for a close. What was the hour closing there? So we ideally want the hour closing respecting this. That'll be the 4 hour closing respecting. I might take some painkillers then. I'm starting to feel like shite. Okay, there's the 4 closed, guys. So how's that closed? Okay, not bad, not bad. These ranges are not the best anyway, but you're still respecting. We're still respecting this area here at the minute with this 4. Okay. So it's a case of, can this 4 give us a bottom wick? And if it's going to give us a bottom wick, is it going to give us a bottom wick first? It's going to have a bottom wick. Is it going to give us a bottom wick first, or after we break the highs and come and tap 2, 3, 2, 4 out? So we'll probably see in the first 5 or 10 minutes. We'll probably know which way. Okay. No bottom wick, which is nice. You sort of do want it to push up first. We want to have a top wick, because if you think if you push straight down first, what are you thinking? Well, the 4 is going to have a top wick, so therefore it's going to come back to break even. Whereas if it pushes up first and goes into drawdown and then flips, there's no reason to come back. Yeah. Now what is nice, what I've just realised there, if you look at the 5, oh, didn't quite make it. Oh, I wanted this to tap this. It's looking better though. That 5's closed, lovely. Let's see if this 5 can just break the lows with the new 4. I would really like this tuck though, guys. This here. Get this tuck and then come down. We had a 15 bullish close. We did actually close respecting this. I hope we don't come back up like that. Because that means we're probably 2, 3, 2, 4. I mean, that's coming downwards, that though. So I'm not sure we're going to get that. Excuse me. And if you can handle trades, get yourself a little stress ball. That's what my missus bought me. I don't need it, but it is nice to just play about with it. The reason I don't need it now is because I'm happy with the risk. That's why. If you're panicking on trades when you're in drawdown, right, you need to lower the risk. You need to get comfortable with the loss of that amount of money, right? Because losses are part of it, right? Some people jump on streams and they take a loss on stream and they jump straight off of the shit. Because I've been there, I've done it all, right? That's what some people do, and they don't realise actually losses are part of it, part of trading. You have to take losses. Yes, you might take not as many, but I still take losses. Yeah, I still take losses. I mean, look, we're not 100%, are we? We've had 100% months sometimes, but I mean, last month we took a loss on the last trades. It's just, it is what it is, a part of it. But if you're panicking in drawdown, heading towards stop loss, it's because you've risked too much. You need to lower your risk. Forget about, well, if I lower my risk, I'll make less when I do hit trades. Forget that. It's not about making the money. This is where you've got to flip your mindset. It's not about how much money can I make. It's how much money do I need to protect. That's where you need to flip your mindset. That's the only way you'll get there, trust me. Because I used to jump on the chart and go, right, I want $1,000 a day. I'm going to make $1,000 a day. I'm not going to stop till I make $1,000 a day. Yeah? It doesn't work like that. You've got to, it's all about protecting your capital. The market will give you what it allows you to take. Simple as that. Simple as that. Okay? Can we push straight through here on this 5? You get a nice 5-minute close below. That'll probably initiate the 15 to push down. I am going to take 75 out of this. Reason being is, still haven't got them top wicks. Still haven't got them top wicks. I would have preferred them top wicks took. But, I mean, I say that the 4's got a top wick. No, big top wick, but that's got a top wick, I suppose. I would like this. If this got tapped 2319 and then we flip back to the downside, I'd take 50% out of this, and then I'd let the rest rock to 2307. I'd probably take a lot. But if we push down now, I'll probably take 75%. What do you like to watch on? 15? 30? USD is getting stronger, 63.1. Gold's coming down in strength, nice. We had another 5 bearish close, but we didn't close below. It's not a very confident 5. I would like 1.5 to go. And then we have something like this. That would be perfect, yo. That would be perfect. Little tip for you as well, guys, right? I haven't done it now, I'm looking at it now, but I went through a phase of I had to close my MT4. Not close it, but I had to minimise it so I didn't look at my profit. Yeah? Because what you do is, when you start getting bigger accounts, you think if you're used to a 10k account, or now all of a sudden you're on a 100k account, the numbers are a lot bigger. You're not looking at hundreds, you're looking at thousands. You'll look at your profit in a trade and you think, oh, I want to take 500 out, and you'll take profit early, right, and you'll close out early. So you need to get in the mindset of just going off TradingView only TradingView, and look, does TradingView tell you to take partial now? And if it doesn't, when you look at your profit, what you're on, we're up $320 odd at the minute. Yeah, you might want to take some partial out of that, but TradingView's telling me there's no reason to take that at the minute. Does that make sense? So you really want, it's just a little tip, close your MT4 down, not close, and minimise so you don't look at your profit, just only go off TradingView. Yeah. When you start watching your numbers go up and down, you're like, oh my god. I said this was going to be a slow trade, didn't I? All we're doing now, see, this is an area if the daily's deciding whether we're going to start pulling back. It does look like it's starting to pull back because we're getting breaker structures to the downside. But is this going to pull back to flip, or are we going to close bullish? Do we need to create a steeper top wick? That's what's deciding now. Can this 4 give us a nice bottom wick? We're not driving down, so it tells me we need to break the highs, which is what I want. I know you're probably thinking, shut up Peter, I don't want any drawdown, but I sort of do. I want this getting tapped again. I want 2319 getting tapped again. If you look at this one, this hour tapped it, and then the new hour tapped it, then flipped, came down. So I would probably like that getting tapped again. 30's looking nice, mine. If you push past this wick now, that's probably going to be the move down. A 5, what's a 5 doing? Strength's nice, 59.5 going up for USD, 55.3 for gold coming down. And that's looking nice as well. Oh my god, I've just took some painkillers, it's just all of a sudden come over me. I feel like shit. Nice to be back on the charts though. It's like when I have a week off, when I have a break, I won't look at the charts. I say that I won't look at the charts because you do need just a pure mind reset. I look at it like a couple of days before and see what's going on and get myself up to date. But it is nice to have that little break. But you are also keen to get back on as well. I think we've got news today, but oh, look at that 5. Oh, it's not very confident that. We'll probably need to break the highs, guys. We'll probably need to break this before driving down. So, which is good. That's what I want. Otherwise, we would have carried on. I might be wrong. We might trickle down. We could trickle down. 15. You need a bearish close. You get a bearish 15 close, then you're probably going to carry on with the next 15 because that would be the 30 then. Pushing. The 30 closed back below these. Didn't close back below this. Oh, we'll see how the 15 closes, guys. What time are we on? I'll give it till 10:30. I'll probably call it a stream at 10:30, no matter where we are, okay? I'll tell you the plan what I'm doing though, so you're not going to be left alone. By all means though, guys, he's in profit. If you want to go risk-free, take partial, do all that good stuff, go for it. It's up to you what you want to do. I'm holding out. This is my daily trade. This is off the daily for me. Even though the daily hasn't broke out to the downside, the previous day it tells me that the dailies then close small and pull back down, and it looks like we need to tap that level before driving up, which is 2301. Was it 23? No, it wasn't. It's 2294. But this is where we might get now the double top. Yeah, that would make sense with the 4 coming up to tap this level and then flip. Can't open this door. Gonna bloody collapse here. It does look like we need to break the high. We can't drive down without breaking the highs. Might not even happen until another 3 hours here. That's the 3. This is the 4. We haven't had much of a bottom wick on the 4. If you look at this as well, look at that 4. Big pushing candle 4. No bottom wick as well on this. No bottom wick here either. Can we get a full on aggressive push down off the 4? The 5's coming up now, which is nice because I want them top wicks gone. So I do sort of want to tap 2319 again, but also I understand that we could actually come as high as 2324. So just be aware. So if you don't like that idea, you're in profit. Take some partial, go to risk free. If you don't like going into more drawdown, okay? Because you also, on the other hand, you could say, well, if you look at it like this, well, this broke this low. So you grab some liquidity to now push past this. Do we need to push past this in order to drive down to push past this? So if we do, then we're probably going to look something like that. And this is the liquidity grab on the daily to push past this and break the lows. Yeah, so that's another way you can look at it. Time will tell, guys. Time will tell. I'll give it a laugh past and then I'll leave you with it. If I'm back in time, I might jump on TNS Discord for members. Might. I'll drop a message in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, guys, and you're new to the stream, subscribe to the channel. Jump into our Discords for free, and in there, so you can see the schedules and when we're on. And if I'm not on, I'll sort of put an announcement in there saying like I'm not on today or whatever. Save you waiting about. But I normally trade London session most weekdays from 8 AM UK time. we've started doing New York sessions well about 3 times a week. So the announcements will be in that group as well. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the stream. I appreciate you all being on. See if we can grab some pips. So we had 180 pips yesterday. Well, I say yesterday, we didn't take it on stream, so it's not on the stats. I'll only put it on the stats if we took it on the stream. But we did talk about it, and we did say what we were doing once we closed the stream down. And I did put in the trade ideas for the members, which they took, I believe, and it was a fantastic trade. As soon as that second trade went on, it just, no drawdown whatsoever, just plummeted to the floor, which is nice. And if you watch this stream at the start, I go over them trades from yesterday. So tired. See, we're not driving up here as well, so that's another reason that we're looking to come down, because sometimes what happens is if you've had such a big push bullish, right, then you'll get a new candle and pull back, and then it'll flip aggressively to push further. We're not even doing that. We're sort of messing about a bit. It's like price does want to come down, but it's just going to take its time, slowly. Might need to hit certain areas before coming down. That's what I'm saying. You've got to prepare yourself with everything. As in, we knew it was going to be a longer trade. We could go back into drawdown again, and you just prepare yourself so the emotions don't kick in. Otherwise, you'll start talking yourself out of trades, and you'll be getting out early, and you know, just wait, be patient. Strength's looking nice again. Look, USD's nearly took over gold here. 63.5 going up, gold 64.2 going down. Let's see if it can take over. That's on the 15 minute though. Ooh. If it takes over, we should be straight down 2314 probably in the next 15 if it does take over. Come on the dollar. Come on the dollar. Guys, thanks for the likes, much appreciated. It's good when you get like a third of who's watching likes, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's off when you've got like so many people on, you only get like a quarter of likes. Okay, so much appreciated. If you're looking for prop firm challenges, guys, Relentless has a prop firm. Now head over to our website. It's all the info's on there, price and everything. We don't accept HFT. Any prop firm that accepts HFT, red flag. I'd just be aware. I think you might as well just give me your money. Give me your money. You trade for 30 days, get a big payout, and then I'll keep your money. Do that. That'd be a better idea. Yeah. They might pay out the first few times, man, so don't get me wrong. But if you get a big payout, or if the thing is with HFT props, right? If they can see that you're a profitable trader by the way you and they can identify that in the first month, first 30 days, they can identify if you're a profitable trader. They won't pay it out. They don't want profitable traders. Yeah, cheers, man. I'm actually going shopping, which I don't know if I can enjoy that. I'm going shopping. We're going to have a look for some day services for Taylor, because she leaves school. She's 19, you see. So she leaves school, and sort of replaces school type of thing. So we're going to visit that as well. It's not something I really want to do when I feel like cache. Oh yeah, cheers, mate. We are pushing 63. Oh, look at gold, 63.1. Can gold take over? USD's took over 63.2 in strength. 67? Oh no, 62.7. Sorry, my bad. Can we carry on? How do we know if it's going to carry on? Oh, look at the fives, guys. Oh, I could eat 5 guys now. 5 no bottom wick. Still close respecting. So we're still in this range here. See if this 5 can pop down. USD 56.5 going up, goals 49.5 going down on the 5 minute. So USD's took over on the 5 minute, which is nice. So we need the higher time frames to do that now, which the 15's nearly there. So if we go back on the 15, 61.4 going down 63.9. So it's took over now on the 15. Can we carry on though? Can this 15 pop down for us? Or are you going to pull back and the next 15 do it? Tough choices make. Great going around. Vulnerable people with COVID. Won't judge do. Yeah, I know. But they're all jabbed, mate. They're all jabbed. That's the protection. Yeah. I don't make the rules up, man. I don't make the rules up. No, there's no one there. It's like an empty day type of thing. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's weird because we all, when COVID first came out, we all got COVID. Well, I think Taylor got COVID like well before COVID came out. He had all the symptoms and everything really bad, like hospitalised. But, and I think that sort of built her immune system up to it, and then she hadn't been ill since, but we all had. Oh, look at this, guys, this is nice. What's it? So this 5's going to close in 1 minute. There is an area here where it could reject from. So we might just take some partial here. If you want to hold. We'll see. I will be taking partial in between these two zones here, guys. You need a 5 close. Because the 5's still respecting, remember, so you need a 5 close below here. Come on, baby. 25 seconds. Can you do another little pump down? Okay, guys, I'm going to be taking 70% out of this trade, and I'm going to be going risk-free. Okay. We're now risk-free. Nice, nice, nice. We're now risk-free on this. I still don't like how we haven't added the top wicks, but if this is the move down, then I do. What did we take on the 70%? So we took 31 pips, right? So 31 pips was our take partial move to break even. Pips. We took partial. I'm still in on this. So what did we take? So 5, 6, 4, not bad, okay. Doesn't mean we can't still come back up though, guys, right? So we're not really in the clear. However, if this is the daily pulling back, then once we start getting closures below here, we should be in the money. I will be taking another significant amount at 2307. Might even close out because the 4, if you look at the 4s tell us that we could come down to tap, so I might even move my TP to the 4. So what is that? Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do, guys. So I'm going to move my TP to 2307 now. Remember, we could still come higher here, right? Profit. Oh, are we flipping back up here? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oof. Don't you dare. What's a 15? uh, 15. Nice. Okay. Right, that's what I've got going on, guys. We've took partial. We've moved to break even. I've got my TP set 2307. I'm going to set an alert. So when I'm out and about, the alert will go off on my phone, and that'll be TP hit. And yeah, this should still come down. Take partial move to break, the official take partial move to break even. However, you might come up for another high. That's what I'm saying. So I'd rather, you were there and thereabouts anyway. I was happy with what we were taking. Happy guys. Everyone got some profit. This trade made me hungry. Might go Little Bakery after. How nice is Little Bakery though? I've never really shopped in Little, right, until I moved to my last place, and I had a look, and the bakery stuff is mint. Really nice. I don't blame you, Mehdi. I don't blame you, mate. You go get yourself a nice pasty or a pan of chocolate. Right, guys, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. What we'll do on Monday, I'm not trading Monday. I might trade New York, right? But it will be live on YouTube, so it won't just be for the members. I might be, but it's not confirmed yet. Right, I've got something to do in the morning. If I'm done in time, yes, I'll be on it. But I'll drop a message in the chat. But Tuesday, we'll go over this. I'm going to update the stream record, so you are all with me. So that's 68 wins, 7 break-evens, and 6 losses. I'll update the stream once the logbook, once this trade's complete, and then I'll show you all on Tuesday. But other than that, any questions before I go? Drop it in the chat. If you haven't done so, drop us a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe to the channel, jump into our Discord. I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and I'll see you. Have a fantastic weekend. Come on England on Sunday, and I'll see you all on potentially Monday, if not Tuesday. Alright guys, see you later. Toodaloo.